Konviktduo. Båda får rabatt.
Hello. Hello, chat. Hello, SB. Oh, you'll be gone for the first 30 minutes. Yes, that's okay. I don't really know what time I'm gonna start opening Pokemon cards since I have 4 packs to open. So it probably won't take too long. Yeah. I fell asleep today. As in, I fell asleep after midnight. I'm pretty tired. Ugh, haha. Holy moly. Holy moly, what? What's the holy moly? For gambling moment, yes. 4 entire gambling moments. Hello, Viso. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm very tired. I fell asleep after midnight. Closer to 1 AM is when I fell asleep. I was very busy yesterday. Helping out with a party. The party went on for a long time. Hi, Lakdu. Oh, glad to hear you're doing good, Viso. What have you guys been up to since I saw you last? Hello, Scorpion. We got a whole gang here. We couldn't sleep at all, and I'm so tired. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you can get some sleep during my stream then. I think you fell asleep last stream, because I was talking to you and you said I might fall asleep this stream. A while later I asked, are you asleep? And I did not get a response. I asked multiple times and I did not get a response, so I think you fell asleep. But hey, it's good that my stream helped you feel calm enough to sleep, right? If that works for you to sleep, then that's good, right? And if it works really well, you could try watching my VODs on YouTube to sleep. I don't know if that will have the same effect, considering it's not talking in real time. But it should have a similar effect, right? Right. Let's just jump into the camera. Okay, the camera is functioning without an issue. How nice! That's rare these days. That something works without an issue. Not that used to that anymore. Possibly. I do usually listen to music as I fall asleep. Oh, that's nice. I opened Pokemon cards yesterday. Oh, did you get any cards you like? Also, I ordered some Korean Pokemon cards that came in the mail. Ooh! I feel like there's more and more Pokemon TCG enjoyers here. No! It's an ad. Why would there be ad? I don't want ad. I don't want ad in my music. That's not what I want. Having to do undone schoolwork on the weekend is real pain. Yeah, I know. It can be real tough. I got a card that is 500 euro. 5,500. That is more money than I own currently, I think. So that's cool. Do you like the card? Does it bring you joy? I feel like that's the most important thing when collecting Pokemon cards, that you get joy from it. It's the full white Reshiram. Oh, the like super duper crazy rare thing? It's a card. You know, remember back when I made the snail art and talked about, oh my god, I could do a snail game. I'm gonna do a snail game. I'm gonna try to do a snail game. But first and foremost, I'm gonna change gravitational. I'm gonna put myself here. Well, at least I'm not ruining a lot of the sight for seeing stuff. I think it looks fun, but it's not my favorite thing you pulled. What is your favorite thing? I'm not gonna sell it though. I understand that. I guess it's good to have a security should the day come where you need money desperately. If it's still worth that much, then I have no idea. But it's fun to get cards you want. I still feel a joy when I watch the clip of me opening Pokemon cards for the first time, and the first card I ever pull is Joltik. I was literally filled with so much joy that I was stimming. But yeah, I'm gonna go concept art for the Senilgem. Also, have you guys played Silksong? I haven't played Silksong, and I have not even played Hollow Knight. Perhaps I had a little conversation on the Discord, and some people wanted me to play Hollow Knight. Maybe I'll buy Hollow Knight with all the money I don't have. I have no idea if I would have sold it or not if I gotten it, because one hand, cool card, but the other, it's a lot of money. Yes. Vissal earned you the one who's saving up for computer. Just ask him. I'm sorry if it's the wrong person. My memory is... Yes, you are. How is it? How does saving up for a computer and having a hobby that costs a lot of money work out for you? Just curious if you want to share. I don't know if that's very personal. My two favorites I pulled are Sir Yamask and Deerling. Deerling is a cute Pokemon. Well, we gonna do a concept art, but I forgot what concept art I was gonna draw. I had an idea for what I was gonna draw. Okay, I think there's an airplane flying over my house. It's very loud. Anyway, Hollow Knight is a cool game. I played it a bit and it's cool, but not really my type of game, surprisingly. Surprisingly, I guess it's the fact that you don't have to go back and forth and not just forward, as in Geometry Dash. I used to have a blue flame mega evolution of Charizard, but my supposedly a long time ago stole it from me. I think you forgot a word, cause I don't think you supposedly stole. Supposedly stole it from you. Supposedly friend. I think you meant? Yeah, supposedly friend. That's sad. That card is now worth hundreds of dollars. My Pokemon interest hasn't really recovered since. Valid. Stealing is not okay. Stealing is very much not okay. What was I thinking? Concept art. I was thinking concept art. I usually play 2D platformers and some Metroidvanias, but not Hollow Knight. Yeah, that is odd. It works off kind of bad because I want funny, good-looking Pokemon cards, but I'm not guaranteed to get some. It's expensive, but all the first Pokemon cards I bought in a long time. Yeah, I'll be back in 30 minutes. Bye. See you guys and girls soon. Till soon, SP. Yeah, I might start opening Pokemon cards the next hour. It's 4 packs, so it's not gonna take super long. Why do I all of a sudden have art block? But you know what you do when you have art block? I've talked about this on stream before. Oh, you can see how unstable my desk is because of the water. Yes. I hope I'm not at dinner then. Oh. Yeah. I guess I hope you're not as well, because it'd be nice to have you around. Need to fix the table. Yeah. My cousins were here yesterday and today. Or one of my cousins. And he said the same thing. He said, why don't you just do it? Valid question. It's just not that easy. And he said, how is it not that easy? And I said, I would have to take everything down from the table. Why don't you just screw it in when you have the stuff on the table? Because I haven't made sure it's properly aligned. Need to fix. I've been saying that for a while now. Yes, you have it. So more and more people are saying it. It's harder and harder for me to deny doing it. Okay, we're doing a snail game. I'm thinking a snail platformer, snail Metroidvania style game. I have snail. I have some rocks. I need underground vegetation. I need ideas of what would be underground as obstacles and everything. I need to figure that kind of stuff out. Snails aren't very well with salt. So I guess having salt crystals instead of spikes would be really cool. Right? Because, well, it would kind of still be spikes, but it would be spikes with extra thought put behind them. Yeah, the cousin that visited me was the same cousin who's done this. Here's the thing. I might start selling merch soon. Or it might take a while. Because I have an opportunity right now to learn how to start a business. But I'm not sure that I want to take this learning opportunity for selling the merch. Or rather have it as a learning opportunity with something else. And then start my own. With merch. Yeah. Ooh, glow moss. Glow moss. That's a fun idea. How would glow moss look? If we have this tunnel. Maybe it goes down a little. And it's a bit of an unsteady tunnel, and it goes up. Cause here's another tunnel. Another tunnel, and here's another tunnel. How could that glow moss look? You can't see a thing. Turn the light on. Camera. Use your light. Camera. Use light. No, okay. I tried. Glow moss. I guess moss would have this kind of fluffy feel. I know how moss looks. I have a lot of moss where I live. But no, I do not live under a rock. People have said I live under a rock, but I think they mean it in the like rude you know nothing way, not in the I think you actually live under a rock way. Completely unrelated. But I do have some other stuff coming up a bit sooner than the merch. I'm doing a bit of work with trying to figure out how I want my logo to look. Because the profile picture I have right now doesn't encapsulate Miss Moon Magic as a channel, as a brand, as well as you want a logo to look. I don't go graphic design class, so I haven't learned how to do logos. Yes, that's a problem, I guess. But I'm thinking about taking the simplified design that my cousin came up with, this one, and instead of stars, having cogwheels. So it's a moon, and then instead of like a normal starry sky, it's the stars are cogwheels. What do you think about that design idea? Oh yes, camera, the newest Pokemon. We're not doing turning Minecraft mobs into Pokemon. Or we could, when we've done a bunch more of the turning Minecraft mobs into Pokemon, we could do turning everyday items into Pokemon. Would you like that? The only person I can think of who lives on a rock in the literal way is Patrick Star. Yes. And he is the like silly stupid character trope, which is the way of saying someone lives under a rock is that they have no idea what's going on. So he's living under a rock in the literal and metaphorical sense, which is kind of clever. I don't like how bad my internet is. I would get thy merch because it's merch from you. Yeah. I know. What? Can you still see? Am I still streaming, or is it loading, buffering? I guess it's hard for you to answer that question if it's not load, if it's not live for you. Does this look like moss? It's. Could you just function? Light. I need you to function. Function. Wakey. Wakey. Hey! I did it! Working so far. Okay, because on my screen it's just buffering. But it doesn't matter if it's buffering on my screen. Screen. As long as it's working on yours. Does this look like moss to you? It does look like moss to me. So in this world, perhaps, the snail would start here. Snail. This is my very beautiful snail. That looks like a snail-ish. And here we'll do this. This salty. This isn't actually like level design. This is just concept art for how the world might kind of look. I guess I should play Hollow Knight since it could be a good source of inspiration and understanding of the technicalities of how this game should work by comparing it and taking inspiration from Hollow Knight. That is the same genre, right? If we think salt spikes, doing a bit of a blah 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 here with spiky spike. And I don't mean the My Little Pony character. I mean the sharp pointy objects that can be dangerous. Way more dangerous than non-toxic poison candy, by the way. There. And some more salt spikes. Crystallized. I know they're more like squarish, but it doesn't look as interesting if it's just a bunch of square together like this. It does bring a lot more depth to it to make it more like crystal-ish. But I mean, they are crystals. Salt crystals are crystals. It's like the thing. It's salt crystals, right? You could for real put a random stuff on it, and I would most likely buy it. How about just. I don't know how to do shirts though. I have been looking at Fourth Wall as like a third party company that I could do merch with, where I upload an image and put it on the shirt and they print it on demand. How about a shirt where it says "Murder is not okay"? Would that be fun? I don't know what the people want. That's why I'm asking. Because I apparently the people want merch. But I don't did. But more than that, it's unknown. 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 Very unknown. Spiky, spiky, spike. That the spikes are getting worse. I'm getting worse at spikes. Hollow Knight has a lot of bugs and stuff. They are literal bugs, not game bugs, I assume. Internet, we're back? Are we back, internet? Is internet back? Did me saying internet crashed crash internet? Uh-oh, stream just went down. Oh no, this is no good. We're back, yes, we're back. It's working again. I don't know what the most five most silly lamppost is. Five most silly lamppost? Five? What? Where did that even come from? Five most silly moon quotes are. I think the reason I said five most silly lamppost is because back when I started streaming 3 whole years ago, holy moly, 3 whole years ago, I had a Minecraft Let's Play world where I spawned a bit and I found a village, and there was a ravine in the village, and there was a lamppost floating on top of the ravine because it didn't want to be in the ravine. It was floating on top of it. So I started saying, what in the name of floating lamppost? Or yeah, what in the name of floating lamppost are you talking about? Or holy floating lamppost. Instead of like, or like, oh my floating lamppost. Instead of like, oh my god, I started saying floating lamppost. But no one can see that now because those VODs are long gone. Because that was way before I had a YouTube where I uploaded the VODs to. So how would the glowing moss act like on a roof like this? Because moss doesn't really drip like I want to do like this, because the drip gives more interesting look to it, but also it doesn't really Believe it or not, I've not been a lot underground, so I don't really know how moss would act, you know? I don't really know how moss underground acts. I know how moss acts on rock, but it's not always on rock, right? I also came up with the bright idea that I'm gonna do all the artwork for the game analogically, like I'm doing now, scan it into the computer via a scanner, and then use the hand-drawn stuff as the game assets. Silly idea. My work. Is the internet dying again? I've been underwater more than underground, Sam. It's nice being underwater. I like that. I like being underwater. Miss Moonrundic as a character, though? Not as big of a fan. I'm trying to start getting the distinction between me as a person and Miss Moonrundic as a character, because I don't want to be in character all the time, but I think I should be in character some of the time. You know, Miss Moonrundic is a character after all. Character you've gotten to learn very little about. Hopefully, that'll change soon. Soonish. I'm just keeping you guys on suspense right now. You've been, ooh, what's she talking about? What has she got planned? He'll never know. You shall never know. because this is basically how moss looks. How moss, just a clump of moss. And I don't know how you would simulate like glowing moss. I guess if I do a bunch of these moss blobs and try to color them differently, it might help me figure out how I want the moss to be colored in the game. Right? So I'm doing a bunch of moss blobs. I think you should be you. I am me. But I also like the idea of role-playing as Min Moon Magic, the character. Like a lot of VTubers do. A lot of VTubers have their persona as someone they attach lore to and stuff. But most times on stream, they're pretty much themselves. I don't know if they are themselves or just pretending, but I'm not saying I'm gonna stop being myself on stream. I'm just saying that I'm sometimes gonna act Miss Moon Magic like. As in react to stuff in a way Miss Moon Magic would. Otherwise, it'll be very hard for me to be Chaos Moon, since Chaos Moon isn't really me being myself. Because Chaos Moon is more chaotic. I'm not a big fan of being chaotic, because Chaos Moon could be quite rude at times. And I hate being rude. But if I can accept the fact that it's like playing the character, it can be content and not just suffering. It's not really suffering, so don't like hesitate to do Chaos Moon, because it's not suffering. I'm just not good with words right now. But like, Chaos Moon takes effort, because I'll have to like crank up my own chaos levels and be more unhinged. Can't wait for the 4-hour lore video. Also, I'm making my chemistry homework, so I won't react too much. Valid. Hey, I think this is a good. I think it's good that you're doing homework. That's really great. Good job. Good job on doing your studies. That's more than you could say about a lot of people. I try my best. I'm not the best at doing what I'm supposed to, though. Well, pretty good at it. I think I am. Oh boy, the day I reach 100k points will be crazy. Yeah, a bit embarrassingly, I don't really have a model or PNG tuber for Chaos Moon. So I just have an old pick crew that I'm not sure I'm allowed to use, considering that was back in the day when I didn't read copyright rules and just made a character on pick crew and said, hey, that's me now. Even though I didn't check if I was allowed to use their pick crew for that. So Chaos Moon doesn't really have a face. What you have is a secret. Did I mention I'm tired? What other things are interesting? I'm trying to think of like what makes a game interesting and fun and enjoyable. There has to be obstacles, a beautiful scenery, a beautiful world, a map. I do have this really fun idea of I drew it. I have a picture of it somewhere, or artwork of it. A shopkeeper snail in the game. And this shopkeeper snail has a shell, because it's one of those snails. I don't know if they have in Swedish. They have a different name than. I mean, those are snails, and the ones without a shell are slugs, right? In your world, in your language. What do you mean your world? It's not a different world. Moon, get yourself together. Anyways, Because these are called snäckor in Swedish, which is the same word as shell. So these snails are known as shells. And the thing you call slugs is what we call sniglar. So our most snail-like word isn't for snails, it's for slugs. And our snails are basically shells. It's the same word. If I remember correctly. I should remember correctly. Swedish is my first language. I should know this. Min, you should know this. Why have I suddenly turned terrible at mossing? You're back. Welcome back. The gameplay is most important, in my opinion. Yes, it is. But I don't really know what the gameplay, how to make gameplay interesting. Should the moss have a function? Should the moss be static? Or should the moss be slimy, sticky, and make you move slower? But a snail is pretty slow in general. So how do I make a convincing snail without making the game, like, take forever? Because the snail is slow. We don't really have Turbo in our arsenal. We have Snail. Not Turbo, the snail. Other snail. I actually haven't seen Turbo, the movie. It's been years since it came out. It never really had such a super big hit as a bunch of other animated movies from Disney or Pixar has. But should I watch Turbo? I told my game creating teacher that I was gonna make a snail game, and he talked about someone who made a snail platforming Metroidvania. What are you? What kind of insect are you? Hello and welcome to my stream, I guess, little guy. That's what you get for living in the woods. See, I don't live under a rock. I just live in the woods. Right? There's an important difference. It's a very important difference. This part of moss is just not mossing. Moss doesn't act like the moss. It should moss. More mossy. You haven't seen Turbo? It's a good one. Okay, banger movie. I love it. Do you think I could get away with watching Turbo in class as a source of inspiration for the game? Do you think I could get away with that? Probably not. Could probably not get away with that. Do you think it would be too much work to have a school, a practice business, and my own small business simultaneously? Do you think that'd be too much? Cause that's... Hey, you're on my stream deck. Do you want me to lower the volume, little guy? Little insect guy? Yes, please ask. The thing is, I probably need that time to do actual art, considering I actually want to learn how to make games, not just do the asset pack. What are you doing? Goodbye. Goodbye, little one. Hooty booty boot, hooty boot booty doot, hooty dooty datty doot. Hooly to do, bug friend. Yes. I don't know the English word for those kind of bugs. I think it's what we in Sweden call a stekel. Some kind of stekel. I don't know what the English word for it is. So, it's a stekel. Considering how many people in my near vicinity replace Swedish words with English words because they don't remember the Swedish ones, and because it just fits better, Could you guys do me a favor and just randomly start using Swedish words in your conversations? It'd be fun. I could teach you Swedish words if you want me to, and then you could use them and act like you're just talking normally. It would be very funny to tell if you could tell me how people would react to that. I guess there you have a challenge. If you want to clip that, I can post that challenge to TikTok, and everyone can be a part of talk Swedish in your daily conversations if you're not from Sweden, and see how people how does that work? How about that idea? My chemistry homework is boring. Oh, could you tell me what it is? Perhaps I could help you. Believe it or not, I kind a little bit like chemistry. I do like science stuff. Sciencey stuff is fun. Learning is fun. That skulle bli roligt. I don't even know what that is in Swedish. No. Please teach me. My chemi homework is boring, but not that hard. But not that hard. Alright, fair enough. That better? I guess it's better. I watched Breaking Bad. I know chemistry. I have not watched Breaking Bad. I've just, been to class. You'd be surprised how well that actually works, chat. I don't know how many of you... I'm sorry, that's very rude. I did not mean to be that rude. It came out a lot more jerk behavior than I hoped it would, Because I was hoping it would be silly little just silly comment that was fun. But instead, it sounded like I was accusing you of not listening in school. Which is rude. I did not mean to say that. Please forgive me. Green moss. Be green, Mr. Green Moss. I'm sorry. I assumed the gender of moss. That was rude of me. Does moss have gender? I don't think moss has gender. I should know this. I love science and stuff. I should know. Does moss have genders? I'm gonna Google this right now. Does moss have genders? Moss does have male or female. Moss actually has male or female. Moss has genders, it's confirmed. Moss has genders. I guess most plants do have genders, but not as an identity thing like it is for us humans. Because as far as I'm aware, moss isn't very smart. Is moss... Moss doesn't have a brain. But I mean, some plants are really smart. Like they did a test where they put a plant in a place, and then they put like beads of nutrition at certain places in the dirt, and there was a glass on top so they could see the root systems. So they did this. They placed nutrition balls, tiny beads, in the places that are big cities. Like if it was a map, it would be the big cities in Japan. And when the plant started creating root systems, it ended up looking very similar to the subway system in Japan. And that was very cool. Super cool. Base stuff saw a pH of 7+. Alright. What about breaking a bat? Not that fun. 2 out of 10. Listen in school. I'm just not in school. Teach me how. how to listen in school? Or what? What, moss has genders? Moss boobies? No, moss does not have the same corresponding genitalia as humans, considering the boobas. What is this conversation? The boobas produce milk. They produce nutrition for babies. Moss does not have babies. It does not have boobas. Are we clear? This is... Whoa. That was with a kind of miss, I believe, Moon. What are you talking about? I don't know, I'm going a bit insane. Japan is a plant, confirmed. That's not the point. I just meant the plants can figure out the most efficient way of traveling to nutrition, which is cool. Why are you talking about the creation of the Japanese railroad system? I'm talking about how a plant, when placed in soil where the big cities in Japan, or big places in a city in Japan, any of it, one or the other, was marked with a nutritional bead, like plant nutrition. And the plant actually had more roots finding its way and actually going to this nutritional beads. Like, there was a time-lapse video of it, and it's very impressive. I need to go eat now. Bye for now. Bye, Scorpion. I hope you have a nice time eating. Have a great night. We're discussing boobas on moss. Yes. I have 3 ads. That's sad. Not Miss Moon. I mean moss. I'm sorry. I don't think I quite understand the words coming out of your mouth. How do I make something look glowy in the darkish? Let's see. How does I'm going into this website called allaboutmoss.com. I want to learn about moss. Are mosses male or female? They're both male and female mosses. Male mosses produce sperm? Huh. Throw a cup that sits directly on top of them. Interesting. There's this cup that makes them male and distinguishes the biology. Then you have female mosses which have eggs that rest between their leaves. What? What do you mean moss has eggs? What do you mean moss has eggs? Moss is a plant. Isn't it seeds? I feel like I don't want to learn more about moss right now. This is probably something I should probably highlight this part. I could clip this part of the video out and it'd be fun video. I mean stream out and it'd be a fun video. Anyone up for editing my stream and making a video about moss? Oh man, I'm not crazy. Human technically have eggs too. Yeah, human have eggs. It's more logical for human to have eggs in my opinion. Because we don't grow out of the ground. Well, moss doesn't really grow out of the ground. Well, partly, but moss is moss. But we walk around and stuff. I know humans have eggs. That's why I have to be pained with periods in my life. Because I am human. Miss Moon Magic, the character, does not have that issue. YOLO, I'll do it. it'll be a very chaotic video. Do you think I could give you the editor role on Twitch, and that could make you able to download my videos? Because there is editor role. I could do that, like, dude, because I trust you. I trust that you'll do it. I don't trust that you'll do it and my dignity will be intact. I'm just kidding. Hold on. Let me just grab myself so I can switch position. No, not show transition. That's not. I'm not transitioning. I'm positioning. There we go. Here I am. In all of my glory. If you'll call it that. Spider-Man incoming. Indeed. I have no idea how it works, but sure. Yes, worth a shot. Didn't I give you a stream to edit once? I don't remember if I did. I do have my friend Fellow. She is editing. She's going to edit some shorts for me. Or she's done one, but I asked if she could add subtitles. And then she went to Germany for 3 weeks. So we'll see how that goes, right? Right, Chad? We'll see how that goes. So you'll just have to subscribe to my YouTube. Yeah, you heard me. If you subscribe to my YouTube, you'll learn when it's there. You'll learn when it arrives. I'll probably post it on TikTok as well when the time comes. I did a session where I recorded a few shorts. Oh yeah, then I got hit with a wave of depression and temporarily quit school. Oh, I remember. You should focus on mental health improvement. Since I don't intend on paying you. Yikes. That doesn't sound very good. Well, you know, this is a project for fun. So, is this just gonna end up with multiple people in my community making Moon talking about Moss videos? If all of you create like Moon out of context or Moon talking about Moss or any like niche video, I could have a stream where I react to those and do a tier list if you want me to. Would you like that? One of my friends sometimes forget that she gets periods, and she sometimes complains to me about that, and I'm just standing there like, I don't know what to say. Fair enough. I completely forgot about it all. That is fair enough. Okay, we have green moss. I'm gonna see how it would look with blue moss as well, because I wanna. I'm open. I'm open for moss of many colors. Moss is still moss, no matter the color. Just like humans. I'm doing circular motions because it creates this more soft feel to the moss. I know. I don't think you can actually see the motions very well, considering the camera. This camera, my lovely camera here, this one that you're hearing, it's not actually made for capturing art. It's made for capturing faces. But I really don't want it to capture my face. For perhaps obvious reasons. Right? Oh my god, that'd be so fun. Though I don't know if the community is big enough for it. Well, I'll just make, I should have clipped me talking about creating that. I'll have to do that after stream, or someone else could do that after stream. And then I'll upload it to the Discord, TikTok, and YouTube. I'll upload it to all my socials. And just inform my community as a whole about it. And perhaps that will even gain me some new people in the community that are joining just because they want to create out of context video of a random person talking about moss. or other things. You know, it's a possibility. I know my community. I mean, I have 216 followers. In theory, if everyone watched my streams, which they don't, I think a few people just have forgotten they are following me and just forgotten to unfollow. Anyway, in that case, I would have 216 videos of me talking about moss or something else, you know, just out of context videos. So I don't think I need that many for it to be enough, you know? I've not been very well productive in my concept arting today. Have I? It's about time to start Pokemon cards unpacking instead as well. I need to learn how to make chapters in YouTube videos so I could like have so YouTube can tell people that, hey, if you're in this VOD for the Pokemon unpacking part, you can jump to this timestamp. I don't know how to do that. I have been a streamer for 3 years. Do I have any idea how to create content or how to navigate or utilize any social media? Nope, I do not. So I need him. Blue moss versus green moss. Which one feels more like glowing moss to you? Just like humans, I don't think humans are moss. No, but humans have multiple colors. Yellow moss is the best moss. Oh, I could do a yellow moss. That's true. It makes sense that it's a pretty bleak and pretty light colored moss since it's underground, because it wouldn't make sense for it to develop like chlorophyll because it wouldn't do photosynthesis since it's underground. I don't know how to make something like that. Something like what? Pretty certain 2 to 4 of those are me. Or if you're in it for the moss, go to this part of the video, Blue. Blue, for real, for real. Blue looks more like radioactive moss. Green looks more like regular moss. And blue does feel better than green, considering green is chlorophyll. In most cases with plants and stuff. And, it wouldn't need to have that ability. If it's underground, it would probably not photosynthesize as much. You could also draw mold thingies. I could. It'd be a little bit gross. But I could. Hum. My brain just went completely quiet. No, not completely quiet. It never goes completely quiet. But bit quiet. I think reaction streams and such would be more fun if I was more than a PNG that opened my mouth. My PNG tuber is pretty and all, but it does lack a certain expression ability. It's not that can't express emotions to the fullest, you know? Oh god. Chat, or should we move on to the full? To the full Pokey on ing. What? It's like my brain just switched functionality mid-sentence there. I don't remember what I talked about, but Yes, Pokemon. Pokemoning opening. Yes, Pokemon card opening. That's where I was. Is it normal for people with ADHD to just sometimes feel like a switch goes off in their brain and all of a sudden they don't remember what they were talking about, and sometimes just everything feels weird? Like everything just got more real? Like I suddenly got reminded that I am a human being and my body exists? Or should I be like a little concerned? You know? Here's the thing. Let me just. Whoop. Is that too much? That is. How much do I need to lower? Okay, now this is pretty good. This is what I've got to work with. Black Bolt White Flare poster collection, cause I'm starting my starter Pokemon collection, and these have starter Pokemon primos, promos, not primos. I'm not talking about Genshin Impact. Promo. Woo! Yes. Moon, I have an idea, but I need your help. What, how can I help you, SB, my lovely... This hobby is 6+. 6 what? Years. I know it's years, but if we're gonna... I was gonna create a joke. But then I just didn't figure out what to say that was funny. I'm trying to figure out how to open this one without everything being rude. How do I open this? How am I supposed to open this without breaking it? Is there a specific side you're supposed to open this on? Or am I supposed to just rip open the package like this? You plan on making moon cards. So you're gonna make like collector cards of Miss Moonadic? Or are you gonna have like a Chaos Moon card as well? Man, I should really start getting my mascot pet drawn as well, because it would be fun if you can make a card in that. Black Bolt and a White Flare. If you want to know the price of the card, you can ask me if you want. Thank you. I also think I could use trusty Google. I'm gonna just... Oh, it hurts me to do this. I feel like Pokemon is such a company that I feel like it wouldn't be far-fetched to believe that they would have a more sophisticated way of opening it. But I'm afraid not. When can I buy them? I guess... Oh! You know what? I could do that as a merch thing. I do like drawing. I could do a line of Moon TCG or something. I mean, they're big VTuber companies like Hololive. They do it. So why wouldn't I be able to, you know? Okay, here we have it. First things first. It was a poster collection. So I got a giant poster. It smells interesting. You're welcome for getting moon sniffs. Probably make it a hobby, but never mind. But when can I buy them? Probably never. If I create, I could probably make it buyable. They probably wouldn't be that the very beautiful and pretty like Pokemon cards, since that I do not have that money. I'm just gonna leave these in here for the time being. And I'm gonna sleeve them. I need to buy more sleeves. I haven't bought more sleeves. Here's a code for anyone who wants the code. You're welcome. Does people play TCG live? Black Bolt or White Flare first, chat? I'm gonna change from art to Pokemon cards now. Since it's what I'm doing. Pokemon TCG. What is Pokemon community game? Anyways, Pokemon trading game. Changing it up. I'll be able to send you pics. Flip a coin. Black Bolt, then White Flare. Then Black Bolt, then White Flare. That sounds good to me. Do I have first card blessedness? Please, card, please. Be something I would find pretty. Like a beautiful full art. I would love a beautiful full art. A beautiful full art would be beautiful. Let's see. I'll go off camera to open these since it's always a pain to open them. And you won't have to see my struggle and panic and fear that the cards will break of my panicking. Does Black Bolt and White Flare have like a special order of which you should show the cards? Like some packs that has like you shuffle it a certain way to have the special card be shown last. Here's the code for people who want the code. The card moves back to the front. Okie dokie. So the card moves back to the front. That's the energy in the front. Okay. We have basic energy. Can we stop? Whoa. Can we stop having internet issues? I want to see what I'm doing. See if it looks good. Are we good, chat? Is internet okay? Energy can be hollow, by the way. Yes, I do have some hollow energy from what are you? Are you another little tiny creepy crawly on my cards? Basic plant energy. Ooh, fracture. I like the fracture. It does seem to have like a similar art style to the Garvantula card in the Shroud of Fable set that I really like. Temple? We got any Temple fans in chat? Any Temple fans? Then we have Sandile. Ooh, I like the art on that one. I like the pencil art style they have. It looked pencil-y. It fits very well with the art stream we've done before this, right? It's very pretty. Temple is cool. Temple looks a little bit like a gamer. I'm gonna say it. Ooh, yes, a card for our starter Pokemon collection. Servine. Oh, it's a gorgeous Servine. Look at it. Oh, it's so beautiful art. Moon, I hope you get a God Pack. That would be kind of cool. Can you get God Pack in with Black Bolt, White Flare? This is a very pretty card. Darmanitan. I'm actually not a huge fan of Darmanitan, but I know it's a bit like Donkey Kong vibes, isn't it? So you can get a god pack. It would be cool. I Google it and it's possible. Simisage. Oh, I love this art style. I love this cartoony-ish art style. It's very pretty. I like this card a lot. It's very pretty. It is indeed pretty, but you're still more pretty. SB. It's very what a compliment. Oh. Poke Gear 3.0. Not a Pokemon. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. That's a lot. A reverse hollow Tutoga? It's a turtle! It's a reverse hollow turtle. Look at me learning the terms. I know that this is reverse hollow. Are you proud of me, chat? Monkey. Are you proud of me, chat? I know that this is a reverse hollow. Turtle. You like the turtle? You like Turtoga? What's next? It's a full art. Conkeldurr. This one looks really cool. This one looks really cool. It's a full art. I love full arts. I love art. Oh, look at it. It feels like it has this like old comic aesthetic vibe, doesn't it? I know you get kind of blinded. Oh my god, full art. Wow, right? There's a card left. A hollow Klinklang. Oh, I love this set because I love the stripy hollows they have. I find them a lot more interesting and cool than the normal hollows. Klinklang is a silly Pokemon. I like it though. It's cool. I like it. It's this far I'm really happy with the cards I've gotten. I love the art. I love the art styles. I love everything about them. Good stuff, yes. A full art. That's the second full art I've ever gotten. It's time for a white flare. I am very happy with this. It's so pretty. They're so pretty. It's so pretty. White flare. I don't know if any of the cards I just got are hits. But they hit my heart. And that's what's important, right? Taking the cards out of the pack. Starting with the code. Here you got the code, people who want the code. Here's the code for you. Putting the energy card on top just for funsies, and let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Basic water energy. Water energy is pretty nice. Water is nice. Energy is always nice. These energy cards are cooler than like the average energy card. Seawaddle! Oh, I love Seawaddle. It's so cute. Oh, and the art style, the way the light, the light like escapes through the leaves like that. This art is incredibly pretty. It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. Next up, the what? Yes, another one for my starter Pokemon collection. I like it. Yeah. Dewott. I'm actually not a super huge fan of Dewott as a Pokemon. I mean, often the mid evolutions of the starters are pretty, well, mid. You know? What's next? Ooh, Gothia. Got any Gothia fans in chat? It also has this pretty cute, simplistic style. That is very pretty. Vanillish. I don't really know how I feel about a sentient ice cream. Like, could you eat it like an ice cream? Is this just sentient ice cream? Does it taste like ice cream? What does it say? Snowy mountains are this Pokemon's habitat. During an ancient ice age, they moved to southern areas. It tells me nothing about if they're edible. If they eat ice cream, are they cannibal? I need to know this. I need this information. Ooh. Swanna. It's a really pretty card as well. Swanna is pretty. Oh, she has kinda has the angry mother look. I don't know how to describe it. It's just it feels like it has the swan version of crossing its arms with like the arms on the wings on the hips and that look in its eye. You know, you get it? Ooh, my friend got full art, Svanna. Ah. Swanna. Cool. Was it pretty? Ooh. Oh, it's in more of the cartoon style. Scrafty. I like it. It looks like a coloring book page in a good way. It's nice. And very pretty. Okay, that's one I felt like was very pretty. Okay. Can imagine. Ooh. I think Gigalith. I don't think I have Gigalith from, but I think I have the pre-evolution because I think the pre-evolution was in. I got it, either in the single pack my friend got me or in the Shred of Fable CTP. I'm not sure, but it's nice. I do like the way it's looking over the sunrise and the way the rainbow light from the sun. You know, it's pretty. A plume fossil. A reverse hollow plume fossil. It's a Pokeball Is this just an average reverse hollow or is this a Pokeball reverse hollow? Because it does have Pokeballs in the motif. Or is there a difference? Because I've heard all of this like Pokeball, Master Ball hollow. I don't know the difference. But it has Pokeballs in the motif and it's a reverse hollow. It looks nice. Thanks, Pokeball. I have no idea. Tepig! We've got a Tepig. Oh, this one is just fire. This one's fire. Reverse hollow. Reverse hollow Tepig for my collection. Very nice. Very, very nice. Pokeballs have only Pokeballs. Alright. I guess that one had Pokeballs then because it's an item, not a Pokemon, so it doesn't have a typing. But hey, Tepig for my collection. That's awesome. What's your favorite starter Pokemon ever, chat? What's your favorite starter Pokemon? We take that before I reveal the last card here. So it's not a Pokeball reverse hollow, sadly. That's fair. I'm learning. Froakie is my fave. Froakie is a good one. Litten. Oh, I am a real fan of Litten as well. I really like Litten. I have Incineroar EX as a card, so oh, it's a hollow Embor. It's a hollow Embor. It's another for my collection. I picked this set because it has a lot of full arts, and it has starters. It has generation starters for this gener. It's very, very nice. I like the stripes. The stripes I like. Incineroar supremacy. If you know, you know. I don't know if I know. I just know that Incineroar is known to be powerful. Please pack, get out safely. Black Bolt again. This could be a god pack for all we know. My hopes are not high, but okay, there will be an ad in 3 minutes. Just so if you can keep me remembering that, I will stop opening the pack when we reach that so no one misses the opening. But Wolfie VGC does not like to go against Incineroar in tournaments. Incineroar is a tough opponent, I can imagine, because anyone who has some kind of version of Incinerate in his name is probably dangerous. At least in my opinion. Or my simple thought. Here's the code for you people who might be playing. I don't know. I don't play. Should I do this? What's Pokemon Live anyway? Pokemon TCG Live anyway? Online card collection. This is just TCG Pocket without the battling. Good moveset, stats, and ability. Alright. Metal Energy. I thought for a moment that it was hollow, but it's Metal Energy, so it kind of looks hollow without being hollow. But hey, it's Metal Energy. I tried playing, but it was a lot to just start. Yeah. Ooh. Tranquil? With the same simplistic but very, very neat and pretty art style as Gothia. I think it might be the same artist. I don't know. It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. Yeah, that is metal. Didn't I say Metal Energy? If not, then what did I say? Thought I said Metal Energy. Timber? Okay. So we're expanding the evolutionary line here. Timber. Yeah, okay. It was meant to be a little joke. Okay. I'm too tired to understand jokes at this hour. It was a very... Ooh. Muna. In the kind of pencil art style. It's very pretty. If I remember correctly, Muna is like... Visit your dreams or stuff. Okay, it's an ad, so we're not gonna have more Pokemon reveal more until the ad's over. To be fair to people who are not subscribers. But you guys get a free slurp. as payoff for waiting. Because I needed water. 20 more seconds, chat. I has 3 ads. I know, Visso, I know. Don't worry. I'm waiting for you. Don't worry, I'm waiting for you. I am waiting. I am waiting for you. Are you back, Visso? I've been waiting and it says the ads should be over, so I want to know. They're over, yes. Because I waited. So we're going to the next card. Snivy for a collection. I like the glowing vibe. This really is really sunlight and glowing. It's a lot of light and pretty happiness. It's a lot of happiness in this set, in my opinion. This set has a lot of happiness. Ooh. Fennel. She's cute. Oh, she's very cute and pretty. Look at her. I don't know how to do it without. Look at her. She's cute and pretty. Very cute and pretty. I like this. I'm ooh. And here's Crocodile. Oh, I love the swirlies in the background. It reminds me of Starry Night. The painting Starry Night. I'll just turn this camera off a little. See if it's better because there isn't any glare. Do you prefer this or do you prefer with the light? Chat. Or did you prefer with warm light? But I do like the Starry Night vibes that it gives off. Beheye. Oh, I can never pronounce this. Behayem. Behayem? Behayem. Is it too dark now? You have no opinion on lights. So you don't think this is an improvement? Okay, it does create a lot of glare. Creates a lot of glare. But if the warmer light, does it create as much of a glare? It really does. Okay, yeah, it still creates glare. The very warm just makes everything look miscolored. Ah, flashbang, bang, ping pong, ping pong. Ooh, we've got a. I'm gonna turn the light on. It's better for me if I have the light. We've got a reverse hollow Axu. Oh, it has the art style. I find this art style very pretty. The no outlines and anything art style. It's very childish and pretty. Reverse hollow, anyways. A reverse hollow Minkino. In the cute art style. Very cute art style. Okay. Do we get a full art? I want a full art. Let's have hopes and wishes for a full art. That does not look like a full art. It's a hollow Crunketer. It's interesting. Oh, whoa, whoa. It's interesting. Because I thought it was damaged at first. But it's not damaged. It's just a part of the art. The spots there is part of the art. It's very flashbangy. It looks cool and pretty. That makes it the entire evolutionary line for that Pokemon. I need to save this hollow I put in the wrong pile. It's gonna be interesting to keep these safe. As long as card pretty, I like card, right? And I am very happy with this pack. This pack, very, very pretty card. Cards be beautiful. Cards be very, very beautiful, in my opinion. It might have been one card here I've not been a fan of. Oh, you gotta go? Oh, Mincino, I love it. I have that one. You have that one. I have to go eat. I'll watch what you got from the other pack in the YouTube vid. Alright. Bye. Hope you have a nice eating session. And let's hope for God pack luck. I also have a great meal. Correctimum. I'm gonna open it off camera so you guys don't get to see the horror in case I am not good at opening pack. I don't want to use scissors because I'm afraid I'll actually accidentally scissor the card, aka cut the card off. You know, it does not feel like something I want to do. I prefer my cards intact. Here is the code. For those of you which it applies to, wanting. Welcome back, SB. I think that this, on the other hand, is actually a hollow energy, right? So we're starting off great. Could this actually be a god pack? I don't know what I would do if this was actually a god pack. I don't actually know. But we got a hollow energy. Hollow basic energy. It's very pretty. I can't stress this enough. I love the stripe hollowness. The stripe hollows are super cool. They're cooler than normal hollows. Guess we'll have to rip the bandage off. What do we get? Okay, it was not a god pack. But Dano. Very pretty Dano art. Pretty art. We got any Dano fans? A Woobat. I actually, when I was younger, when I was playing Pokemon Go, I just never liked the Woobat. But in this beautiful landscape, it actually looks pretty cute. I guess I just didn't like the generic 3D model for it. Patrat? Patrat is actually one of the Pokemon I don't like. I think it's the eyes. I don't like the eyes of this guy. I don't like the eyes. What's your opinion on the Patrat? You like him? You dislike him? What do you feel about Patrat? And what do we have next? Blitzel. Blitzel's nice. Oh, what a beautiful field. Hold on. Just let me take a closer look at this. Man, I wish I could see better. Because I need new glasses. I like the art. It's the same like pencil-ish art, right? It's very pretty. Really like it. Patrat's fine, no opinion. What do you have opinions on, Lakdu? Mandibuzz? I don't recognize Mandibuzz. I haven't, like I said, I haven't played a lot of the Pokemon games. Also with the, like, pencil art style. Very cool. My opinions are weird, so I don't know. Okay. Fair enough. Garvantula? Garvantula? Oh my gosh, I love Garvantula. Garvantula is one of my favorite Pokemon. Oh, what a cute Garvantula. Look at it, it's so cute. I don't like this art as much as the Shrouded Fables one, but this is also cute art. I like Garvantula. I am a Garvantula fan. Oh, it's pretty. And it seems to be shooting electricity through the water? Discard all electric energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 50 damage for each card that you discard in this way. Oh, so the more energy you have attached to the Pokemon, the more damage it does. Big Bug's scary though. Yeah, how big is it again? Does it say? No, it doesn't say any weight. When attacked, they create electric barrier by spitting out many electrically charged threads. Is that what they're doing there? Probably not, but... Heatomore. Heatomore is an interesting Pokemon. It breathes through a hole in its tail while it burns with an internal fire. Durant is its prey. Interesting. Heatomore art? You a fan of Heatomore? Chat? Do you enjoy Heatomore? Do you want a more of the Heatomore? Next one. We're getting low on cards. I started too quickly. I think this is a Pokeball Hollow. Oh, it's a Durant. Oh yes, I get it. 'Cause it's an ant, and this is an anteater. Aha! But a Master Ball Hollow. I mean not Master Ball, Pokeball Hollow. It's very cool. Is it worth anything? Does it have any special purpose other than being cool? I mean, being cool is purpose enough, but you know. I finally realized my favorite Pokemon. What's your favorite Pokemon, SB? Eating more is also fine. Don't really care, sadly. But hey, Pokeball. Pokeball Durant. It does make the glare worse, though. It glares so much that I can control a light spot in my ceiling with it. But it looks really cool. I like it. It's very pretty. I'm gonna open one of my packs because I also want a Gamba. Yamper. I don't remember a Yamper. Full art! It's a full art! I repeat, it's a full art. A full art of Sawbuck? It's beautiful! Look at it, it's beautiful! So beautiful! I love it! I absolutely love it. It's so beautiful. And it's the art, and it's in the pencil art style with no outlines. One of my favorite art styles. And it has the glaring through the trees, which I also pointed out on the Sea Waddle. I like this card is officially one of my favorites I've got. Oh my gosh, I love it. You're amazing. And we have one more card here. We have one more card. That's probably just gonna be a holo. Well, holos are pretty, they're colorful. But let me just admire this Sawbuck for a while longer first, because it's so cool. It's so pretty. Such a lovely Sawbuck. What does a demigod pack look like? Because I had a holo energy. A Pokeball holo Durant and a full art in the same pack. And I still have one card left. But I just want to admire this one for a little bit longer. Because, oh my god, what does it say? What does the information say? They migrate according to the seasons. People can tell the seasons by looking at Sawbuck's horns. And this is the evolution of Deerling, right? Yes, it is the evolution of Deerling. Which Visso said. Visso said that he has a Deerling card. So I have the evolution. Well, that depends on what season Deerling has. But I love this card so much. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay. Let's see. What's our last? Ooh! Oh my gosh, it's a Whimsicott. And oh my gosh, it's a Whimsicott EX. With a bunch of stars and shines. Oh my gosh, with a bunch of stars and shines. Look at all that. Wow, wow, wow. So much prettiness. And the ice glow. The ice glow? Interesting that they added as well. So the ice glow. More than like the rest. But I find it so pretty. I like Whimsicott as well. I do like Whimsicott. Whimsicott is very pretty. And it's a very pretty EX. Is it possible that what I just had here was a demigod pack? Because I got two holos, one full art, and one EX in the same pack. I am very happy. This is awesome. This is lovely. I am in joy. I can't express joy with a lot right now, but I am in joy. I promise. I am happy. It's so cool. I am so happy. This one, I like this set more than Shroud of Fables. Perhaps I should buy more. I've heard that the hit rates are better, and they have a full art of every single Pokemon in the set. And I want that. Full arts are awesome. Right? That's a really good hit. It is? To be honest, I have no clue. I just opened my pack. Now, I'ma post what I got in the Discord. Yes. I got a V-Star. No idea what that means. I have no idea. I've not seen a V-Star in real life. So it's probably rare. What Pokemon? I got a few too. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't know. But it's awesome. It's awesome. Let me just show you my 2 beautiful full arts. But this means out of 4 packs, 2 full arts. That means in 50% of my packs, I got full arts. I would say that's pretty good hit rate. I would also say I really need to buy penny sleeves, don't I? So I can protect them. But oh my god, they're so pretty. I have no idea what the Pokemon is. It's in Korean. Oh, right. But I recognize it. I just forgot the name. No way. Okay, I just Google it. I did remember the name. It's Lugia V-Star. I just want to say that Lugia V-Star sounds like it could be with money. I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing this for the absolutely beautiful art in which these packs delivered. Oh, they delivered. I am incredibly happy with having bought these packs, and I'm very excited to get more, possibly. Except that I don't have the money. So if everyone who sees this could subscribe or follow me or anything, I don't know, depending on if you're in YouTube or Twitch or whatever, so I could grow. It would be crazy to get monetized on YouTube. I think you need to have like above 500 YouTube subscribers to do that, and I have a total of like 33. So, you know, it's just 466 left. I just need more than double the amount I have on Twitch. Oh, $50 for PSA 10. Oh my gosh. Going in my collection. Yes. That's cool. I don't know. Is it expensive to grade cards? Perhaps it depends on where you live. I don't think there's any like Swedish card graders. Notice I said grader, not greater, because I don't want to grate my cards. I probably no one thought I said grater, as in cheese grater, but card grater. But I just wanted to put that out there in case there was. I thought it was 1K subs and 3K watch hours of good. Maybe it could be. It might be. It actually might be. I could very, very well have been optimistic. But if I'm gonna buy more Pokemon cards, I'm gonna need to start earning more money. Way more money. PSA is the standard for grading cards. I don't know how much it costs though. Yeah, and the fear of what if my beautiful card gets lost in the mail on the way to being PSA graded? The horror, the absolute horror, right? The absolute horror. Ha. Should I Google their worth? Is it worth Googling their worth? Let's just Google the worth of Whimsicott EX. I'm just curious. Whimsicott EX price. Yeah, it's just it's 15 kronor. So it's around $1.50. Well, it really depends. No, it's, oh yeah, it is. No, it's 15 Swedish crowns. I'll see if I can donate enough for you to buy more. That's not nothing though. No, it's not nothing. And I still collect it for the prettiness, not for the priciness. And it's pretty. What if we think about the full arts? Sorry, I just have 10 more minutes of stream to figure out what to do with. So I'm just gonna put these here as like showing the world my beautiful prized possessions that I got and I love. So you have some eye candy while I do some googling. I think you could donate to me via Ko-Fi. I tried to set up Ko-Fi. I think I succeeded. And if you do, I think I get more of the money. Possibly. I don't know. Than if you would to buy subs. Because Twitch takes like half of that money. But donating gives me more of that money. Art or illustration rares, perhaps they're called. The Japanese one is called. The Japanese one is $4. Black Bolt. Yeah, it's $11. Wait, $11? $11? But I'm not doing it for the money. But it's interesting to know. I do like the comic. It does feel like an old Batman comic book or something. The style, and I think that's what they went for, and I really love it. I really love it. It's so pretty. I do really love the Saw book too. The Saw book as well. Saw book. Sauce book. Beep. Beep. $13. PSA 10. $92. That's enough. I think that might even be enough to buy an ATB. So that one card, if it's PSA 10 graded, is worth more than the entire Shroud of Fables ETB. I don't know how much the White Flare or it's worth about the same as an entire Black Bolt or White Flare ETB. Holy macmoly. I think I have 1 or 2 full art cards. I have 3. I have these, and then I have the Dust Skull from Shadow Fables. Oh, and I do have Janine's secret art. I think I have a full art of Janine's secret art as well. Or an extra of some sort. It's not the normal card. I have the normal card, but then I have one that's like the entire motif. But I love these cards. But what does Pokeball do to a card? Except make it Pokeball cool. What is Pokeball? Oh no. It's like a mirror. You're telling me that perhaps you could see my face in this card? Considering how much of a mirror it is? That's kind of scary. I'm just gonna move that away from the camera a little bit. Just gonna show you the beauty of it first again. You're welcome. That was almost the face reveal. That would not have been good. Do you want to do some card trading, Lacto? You might have some cards I want, and I might have some cards you want. Right? Righty. Righty, 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 righty. Oh yeah, card trading. It's Pokemon trading card game. But there's not enough trading in the trading card game, in my opinion. I want to do trading with my trading card game trade stuff. Perhaps I could meet people at a con. I know a store in the city near where I live that has Pokemon trading events sometimes, but I always miss them because I'm doing stuff. We gotta do some trading, yes. But I'm very happy with these cards. They're very beautiful. So beautiful. So very beautiful. So very beautiful. Ah, beautiful. I'm losing it a little. In case you were wondering. I'm really getting tired. I think I might just go Badoop. Goodbye, my lovelies. I'll see you next stream. I'm gonna raid you somewhere. I hope you're okay with that. And goodbye. Have a great. My dad says dinner is ready, so perfect timing. Quite so.
On the YouTube end, and Renova is there on Twitch. So
Right to the